stopped being in denial a while ago, but I still swim in the river of Egypt every day. Except today. Day one. I can relax without fear that my chest will lapse into my laps, and fear that my lungs will lapse back into collapse. I can breathe again. And I got my ears back. Did you hear? I can hear the voices that mined the home soil of my mind and uprooted what was mine, fading back into the background. I'm making my own sounds again. My heart's beating in sync with my eardrum. I no longer see only filthy shades of the spectrum in my skin. I can see the energy seeping through my pores. I have zeal. I can taste the synergy leaking through my joints. And the sin urges, they smell defeated, weakened, worn down by my soul. It's been a long walk to get off all fours. But at least I'm not crawling anymore. Yeah. Today has been a good day. Yeah. There's just nothing to do. Day two, and I'm bored within an inch of my life. I've boarded off the internet, now the infinite seems so finite, and my twilight nights light up at lights out. Did I mention there's time now? There's so much time now. Midnight the next day, and I can't sleep. It's barely day three, and I can barely function. Talking fx equals e, choking if for a fix. It calls me with nails gnawing at my boredom. It knows me. Was silence always this loud? This quiet annoys me. It is quite distilled, and it is still not still, and it is still day three. It resurrected my erection.
Yes.
Jesus, it woke me. With ease, seducing my deductions. With teases, it coaxes me. With lips like leeches wrapping me in tongues dripped in salvia, it seizes, it strokes me. It leashes and strokes me. With handshakes in between quakes, these diseases work me. And although it isn't a joint ventured into my will, and my reason forgot how to question its own answers. Choking on fx equals mx placebo. My solutions have been hard to swallow, and my equations have been living a straight lie. Even worse, I've been in bed with bad business before. Kept having this killer keep me company, even though it's obvious in this economy. It always starts as just a joint venture, then gently jackknives into an emergency. My will never leaves me in a state when it dies. Instead, it always leaves me in a state where I doubt the doubts. Answer back to the questions, keep coming back until the deja vu begins to experience me. Because as you see, I am used to I see you. And it's not that I don't know, because I do know what happens. It's just that I happen to never say no when it happens. And now when I wake, it's only in glimpse comas, because my system now has to walk with a lymphoma. Day 4. It's in my veins for. All I know in vain, though. I can stand the pain, no. I understand that pain is how we measure value in barren places. So let me explain how right now the high outweighs the cries, and I can quit any time. The aggressive symptoms have been sent home, so I can look friends in the eye when I tell them that everything is fine. And I still call my family every once in a while, so for all intents and purposes, I'm fine, really. Day 6. I don't remember what happened to day 5. I don't know who I am when I'm high. All I know is I use my own logic to justify my own lie. Cocaine enables me to walk on clouds. I won't call it a crutch. I don't want to acknowledge that I'm crippled, glued to this LSD screen. I'm fed up of amphetamines, but my screams aren't as clear as these crystals. I've let her ruin my temper. I've made my bone marrow wanna transplant me. I have my blood selling itself on the streets, smuggling MDMA in my DNA. I no longer see constellations because constant lesions have become my skin. Struggling to keep my consonants constant, I can no longer even stomach the vowel movement. I've even lost count of how many trips I've had to the hospital. But they say admittance is the first step. Day 7. Time of death.